Good morning and welcome back again. And as promised, crystal of the day. And we start with D. So this is the beautiful Danburite. And, like all of my crystals, I just think they're beautiful. And once you start working with the energy of crystals, it's life changing, and that's not an understatement. That's not, I'm not exaggerating when I can say they can change your life. They have, man. And once you start working with the energy of them, they can bring beautiful things into your life and help clear things out of your life. Release blocks and stagnant energy and get the old chakras moving, and just many, many, many things, they're beautiful. So this is Danburite, and it's for, anyone who's on a divine path, it's a must, this crystal. You're a spiritual awakening, you can't go wrong with Danburite. It's a beautiful crystal that allows the wearer to receive communication from their spirit guides. And, for anyone who wants to evolve spiritually, you need Danburite in your life, on a daily basis. I work with this crystal a lot. It's probably one of the most, barring citrine and rose quartz, that I do work with. I group them all together. I combine them all. You don't just have to work with one crystal. Crystals can be a beautiful combination, when they're combined. I also work with moldavite, and that will be coming up when I talk about the letter M on the crystal series. But, moldavite's a whole new level. I will talk about that when it's its turn. And moldavite can blow your socks off. Let's put it that way. But let's get back to Danburite. So, Danburite opens the crown chakra and creates a link to the heart. It's heart to crown chakra link, bringing the two into perfect harmony. And I've just posted an angel message just before coming online to do this, and it was about the heart and the crown chakra combination, and the physical to the spiritual. Once you open your heart, and that links to the crown, it goes up that rainbow bridge, your chakras, starts working through those chakras, and connects to the crown. That's your connection to the physical, to spiritual, to earth realm, to the spiritual realm, and Danburite creates that perfect harmony in the two. And while I found it a gentle crystal, I can't speak for anybody else, but for my energy and body, I found it quite gentle, and I can carry it on me daily. And for me, it's a gentle energy, but it's also powerful, and it brings in more awareness for me, to the high vibrations of the spirit realms, and this allows me to, move in my consciousness, in the angelic realm. It connects me more to the angelic realm, which is this crystal's domain. It's meant to connect us to the angelic realm, and it's a heart-soothing crystal. It's also perfect for helping, relieve stress and release us from that monkey mind, that chatter, that can be caused by stress, and it's perfect for insomnia. One of my siblings is suffering from insomnia at the moment, and I'm advising, giving a guidance on the certain crystals that can, help with insomnia and help relieve our stress, our emotional stress, because you have emotional stress in your body, and, physical illness. It all connects, it's all connected. So that energy body, which is what we are, is energy. Once you start working with the energies and, working through the chakras and releasing blocks, that stress gets released and you start bringing in balance. And it's a beautiful crystal to help with the emotional body and bringing in that balance, and releasing us from fear, because fear, pain, anger, resentment, they're all negative, emotions. And if they're stored in the body, they can cause physical problems, they can bring on illness. So we must learn how to release the emotions in our emotional body. It's so important, and that frees the heart. Coming back to the heart, once you start releasing these emotions out of the energy body, your heart starts opening up, so it's all connected. And, if you're suffering from illness, like I've just been saying, Danburite, it's your perfect companion. It helps bring in a more optimistic, positive view, on things as well, because it stops that monkey mind, that chatter. And then that helps relieve stress, and it's all connected. It's a little ripple effect that it creates. You start releasing things from the body through working with crystals and energy. You start releasing those emotions from your body, which then your body starts feeling better. When I held a lot of negative emotions in my body, through life struggles and through my circumstances at the time, and through ill health, not of my doing, but I held myself there. I held myself there in by not releasing this emotional pain in my body. And the minute I started working with my energy body and understanding all we are is energy, it was a deep knowing as well. I've always had a knowing of energy, but it was just numbed down because I was locked in fear, I was in pain, I was in anger and resentment. All those negative human emotions was doing me no good, and it was causing illness. So the minute I started releasing those negative emotions and really working on my emotional body to release all this, my health started to get better. The illness started to drop away. So it's all connected. And Danburite is such an optimistic crystal, to just to bring in that that optimism that we all need, when we're suffering, when we're in pain, whatever that may be, illness. It's all connected, But yeah, one thing leads to another. But Danburite is a loving heartstone. It opens up the heart chakra. It brings us compassion. It brings us love. It brings us peace. It helps move past, traumas, and it creates balance. And it also helps cellular regeneration, and it soothes the nervous system, which is so important for bringing that balance. If you've got a out of balance nervous system, you don't feel balanced. But it's a beautiful, beautiful crystal. I can't speak highly enough of this crystal. And I've not been working with it long. I'd say it came into my view on my my crystal group that I do, and we all decided that we'd work with Danburite, honestly, I can't speak highly enough of it. It's such a beautiful angelic crystal, and that's probably why I resonate with it, because I resonate with the angelic realms. But yeah, honestly, I can't obviously speak highly enough of it. But this crystal is the closest to embodying the vibrations of the frequency of Reiki, and because I'm a Reiki practitioner, so yes, it resonates deeply with me. So you know, I resonate with the Reiki, the vibration, the frequency of Reiki, as I'm a Reiki practitioner. You know, it was just that natural, organic next step that I took on my spiritual journey, that I became a Reiki practitioner because it resonated with my soul. So I followed that, you know, I followed that inner guidance, and the messages constantly coming in from spirit guides to, you know, get my Reiki attunements done. I'm a Reiki practitioner. So yeah, this crystal just resonates with me on, you know, the angelic side. But it's high vibration. Although it might be high vibration, some crystals at high vibration can, you know, knock your socks off. Like Moldavite, when I first started working with that, I had to acclimatise to it with Moldavite because my energy wasn't raised enough to work with that crystal. It is a very, very high vibration crystal. You've probably heard of Moldavite online. And yeah, the first time I started working with that, nope, it was not for me. It gave me headaches, it gave me vivid dreams, nightmares, chronic pain in my body, and yeah, I eventually lost it. And they say if you're not ready to work with crystals, they'll lose you. And that's true. I've lost many crystals that I've not been ready to work with. But yeah, this crystal, let's get back to Danburite, is high vibration too. But it's a stone of beautiful angelic frequency. So, you know, that's the difference between Moldavite and Danburite. This is angelic. Now, Moldavite is out of extraterrestrial, shall we say. But, you know, Danburite is angelic. So this frequency resonates with me so much, you know, on a soul level. I resonate with the angelic realm, you know. I'm also a practitioner in angelic Reiki. You know, again, following my inner guidance, my inner compass, you know, about the angelic. You know, I've always resonated with the angelic since my spiritual awakening. But yeah, so this crystal, as a Reiki practitioner, it's a perfect companion for me. You know, during a Reiki session, because it puts me in complete communication with my angel guides. It opens me up to my, you know, my higher self, and elevates the healing and practice of my sessions. I find a channel comes in clearer, and you know, I can receive divine assistance and guidance instantly. You know, 'cause sometimes channeling can get a bit blocked depending on what's happening in, you know, your body. I've had this many times where I've had to do a lot of clearing and you know, purging and detoxing to be an open channel. But this crystal, yeah, since I've been working with it, I seem to channel clearer and quicker, and yeah, the guidance just flows in. Like this crystal, I slept with it last night under my pillow, and this morning I've done 2 channels already. You know, so again, it clears the channeling path, should I say. So yeah, I sleep with my Danburite under my pillow, and you know, upon waking this morning, I started channeling instantly. And I find it's because, you know, my heart chakra to my crown chakra, it's aligned, you know, because this crystal aligns your heart to your crown, that physical to spiritual, you know, so that alignment's there. So it's that mind to emotions connection, and it helps me process my emotions with a clear mind, making it more easier, you know, to channel. Because with a clear mind, you know, yeah, and that heart connection, you know, it's so important, that heart and crown connection. That is your connection to spirit. So they say the heart to the crown chakra. So like your heart is your emotional, the crown is the spiritual. So it's a bridge, you know, from the heart to spiritual. So it's important when channeling. You know, this channel's open. So yeah, I think that might be it. Is it? No, they say the two create a physical, grounded, emotional peace. While being connected to the divine, our higher consciousness, it's a bridge to love, to balance, to the unconditional love for you and others. And it's a bridge to physical, to spiritual. And simply put, rainbow bridge. And the affirmation for this, if you'd like the affirmation, is I expand my awareness to awaken within the higher worlds, and I call forth my angels to channel and guide me. I think that is it. I think, yeah. See, so although I'd done the channeling before coming online, channeling can come through. And yeah, I think that's it. So simply put, when we balance our heart with our crown chakra, the two create that bridge. To the physical, to the spiritual. But yeah, this crystal's pure, it's a pale pink one, this, you can see through it. It's a beautiful, beautiful, crystal. And I definitely feel, when, I'm working with it, definitely feel guided, hence the picture behind me. Definitely feel very, dropsies today. Definitely feel very, very guided by my angels and my spirit team, It's a beautiful crystal. I shall leave it there. I hope to see you all soon. Thank you. Bye.